The walrus, Odobenus rosmarus, is a large, marine mammal known for its distinctive long tusks, whiskers, and blubbery body. Walruses are iconic Arctic animals and are the only living species in the family Odobenidae. They play an essential role in Arctic marine ecosystems and are culturally significant to indigenous peoples in the region. Here's an overview of the walrus. Physical characteristics. Walruses are large, bulky animals, with males, bulls, weighing between 1,700 and 3,700 pounds, 800 to 1,700 kilograms, and females, cows, weighing between 880 and 2,700 pounds, 400 to 1,250 kilograms. Males can reach lengths of up to 12 feet, 3.6 meters, while females are typically slightly smaller. Both male and female walruses have long tusks, which are elongated canine teeth that can grow up to 3 feet, 1 meter. Tusks are used for a variety of purposes, including defense, dominance displays, hauling themselves out of the water onto ice, and creating breathing holes in the ice. Whiskers. Walruses have thick, sensitive whiskers, known as vibrissae, that are used to detect prey on the ocean floor. These whiskers are extremely sensitive to touch and play a crucial role in foraging. Skin and blubber. Walruses have thick, wrinkled skin that can be up to 4 centimeters thick, and a layer of blubber beneath the skin provides insulation in the frigid Arctic waters. The blubber also serves as an energy reserve. Species and subspecies. There are 2 recognized subspecies of walruses. Atlantic walrus, Odobenus rosmarus, found in the North Atlantic Ocean, particularly around Greenland, northeastern Canada, and parts of the Arctic Ocean. Pacific walrus, Odobenus rosmarus divergens, found in the North Pacific Ocean, particularly in the Bering, Chukchi, and Laptev seas. The Pacific walrus is generally larger than the Atlantic walrus, and their populations are much larger as well. Habitat and distribution. Walruses are native to the Arctic Ocean and subarctic seas of the Northern Hemisphere. They are commonly found in shallow waters, as they rely on the availability of ice floes to rest, give birth, and escape predators. Sea ice is critical to walruses' habitat. They often haul out on floating ice to rest between foraging trips. As a result, their range is closely tied to the seasonal ebb and flow of Arctic ice. Walruses are primarily benthic feeders, meaning they forage on the ocean floor. Their diet consists mostly of bivalve mollusks, such as clams, but they will also eat other invertebrates like snails, worms, and sea cucumbers. Using their sensitive whiskers, walruses detect and locate prey buried in the sediment. They can use powerful suction to extract the soft bodies of mollusks from their shells. Though primarily mollusk eaters, some walruses may prey on seals or scavenge dead marine mammals, especially when food is scarce. Behavior. Walruses are social animals that live in large herds or groups. These herds can consist of hundreds or even thousands of individuals, particularly during the summer when they haul out on land or ice floes to rest. Males tend to form separate bachelor groups, while females and their young form family groups. Walruses are vocal animals, using a wide range of sounds to communicate, especially during mating season. They use barks, grunts, and bell-like sounds both underwater and on land. Reproduction. Walruses have a slow reproductive rate. Females typically give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of about 15 to 16 months, which includes a delay in implantation, embryonic diapause, to ensure calves are born in the optimal season. Calves are usually born on ice floes and weigh around 100 to 165 pounds, 45 to 75 kilograms, at birth. They stay with their mothers for up to 2 years, nursing on high-fat milk. Walruses reach sexual maturity at around 5 to 7 years for females and 8 to 10 years for males, though males don't typically mate successfully until they are larger and more dominant, usually around 15 years old. Lifespan. Walruses can live for around 30 to 40 years in the wild, though their life expectancy depends on environmental factors, predation, and human activity. Predators. Adult walruses face few natural predators due to their size and thick skin, but they can be vulnerable to polar bears and killer whales, orcas. Polar bears tend to target young, sick, or weakened walruses, or those that have become isolated on land or thin ice. Walrus calves are more vulnerable and are often the main targets of predators. Cultural significance. Walruses have significant cultural importance for indigenous Arctic peoples, such as the Inuit, Chukchi, and Yupik. These communities have traditionally relied on walruses for food, tools, and clothing. The tusks, skin, and bones are used to make tools, carvings, and boats. Walrus hunting is a vital part of the subsistence lifestyle for many indigenous peoples, and hunting practices are carefully regulated to ensure sustainable use. Conservation status. Pacific walrus, not currently listed as endangered, but the species is considered vulnerable due to the loss of sea ice habitat from climate change. The melting of Arctic ice forces walruses to haul out on land, where they are more susceptible to predation, human disturbance, and trampling incidents. Atlantic walrus. The population is much smaller and has been historically impacted by commercial hunting, but conservation measures have led to recovery in some areas. They are classified as near threatened by the IUCN. Walrus populations are also affected by habitat degradation, oil and gas exploration, and the impacts of global warming, which is reducing the availability of sea ice. Interesting facts. Tusks grow continuously throughout a walrus's life. Males use them in battles for dominance, particularly during the breeding season. Walruses are excellent divers and can stay submerged for up to 30 minutes while searching for food, although they typically dive for about 5 to 10 minutes. The name walrus is believed to derive from the Old Norse words for whale and horse, valr and ros, though walruses are neither. Conclusion. Walruses are iconic Arctic marine mammals, perfectly adapted to life in one of the harshest environments on Earth. With their impressive tusks, large size, and unique adaptations to cold water, walruses play a vital role in their ecosystems and hold cultural significance for indigenous peoples. However, the species faces growing challenges due to climate change and habitat loss, making conservation efforts crucial for their long-term survival.